Myanmar, chanting shame on you China in unison, dozens of youths gathered outside the Chinese embassy in Yangon on Sunday to protest against Beijing's support to the military dictatorship in Myanmar, local media reported. The young protesters were seen holding handmade and printed placards, while demanding China to stop supporting the military, according to Myanmar Now. One of the placards read, "Stop helping the military." Another placard read, "Myanmar military dictatorship is made in China." On February 1, Myanmar's military staged a coup and overthrew the democratically elected government of the National League for Democracy, NLD, alleging voter fraud in November 2020 elections that saw the NLD securing a resounding victory. While there is a global condemnation against the military coup, China has given a muted response, saying it has noted the development.
"We have noted what has happened in Myanmar and are in the process of further understanding the situation," Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Wenbin told a daily news briefing in Beijing on February 1.
China is a friendly neighbor of Myanmar.
"We hope that all sides in Myanmar can appropriately handle their differences under the constitution and legal framework and safeguard political and social stability," he added.
Meanwhile, student union leaders from 18 universities have sent an open letter to Chinese President Xi Jinping, urging China to recognize the will of the people of Myanmar to end the military rule and restore the country's civilian government, local media reported on Sunday.
The letter noted that China should not recognize the current military government who forcibly took power on February 1 and detained the country's top civilian leaders including Aung San Suu Kyi and President U Win Myint.
China and Russia continue to defend Myanmar's military, insisting that the armed forces' seizure of power from the democratically elected government is Myanmar's internal affair, the Irrawaddy reported. Meanwhile, a majority of United Nations members deplored the military's actions during a special session of the UN Human Rights Council on Friday. However, Myanmar's giant neighbor China distanced itself from the country's human rights issues, with China's representative to UNOC saying, "What happens in Myanmar is essentially Myanmar's internal affairs." That stance is consistent with China's refusal along with Russia to condemn the military takeover during last week's meeting of the UN Security Council. Myanmar protesters continued the demonstrations in front of both countries' embassies, urging them not to support the military regime. Meanwhile, Massachusetts street demonstrations in Myanmar entered their second week on Saturday. On Saturday, people from all fields of life marched peacefully holding the identical red placards on the streets of Mandalay. The placards read, "Yeah, Russia and China supporting Myanmar junta, V." In Mandalay, people from all fields of life marched peacefully with the same cards. Their boards and cards target about China and Russia who are supporting Myanmar military. "Shame on you, Russia and China," a Twitter user from Myanmar tweeted. Several people have tweeted about the Mandalay rally. Here are voices. The photos are taken in Mandalay. Russia and China are backing up the Burmese military coup for their own benefits. Let the injustice fail. Another user read.